Hi there, it's Barbara here, your favorite longtime professional home care personal support worker, union steward, and certified member and co-chair of a joint health and safety committee. It's been a while since I've done a video on my journey with the COVID vaccine, but there's good reason for that. First off, I'm going to give you some numbers. It has been 1,785 days, almost 5 years, since the pandemic was declared. It's been 104 days since my first ever positive test and 94 days since my last negative test. I had 7 vaccines, and I was wanting to get the latest ones, which were the Novavax. The thing was, you had to go through public health. I spoke to public health, and they said, oh, don't worry about those. Get the next Pfizer that's coming out. And then the Pfizer came out. It was given the green light, but something held it up. The thing was, when that happened, all the old vaccines were taken off the shelves, except in BC, and that left us with nothing. Honestly, I was in logistics for 11 years, and I would love to talk to whoever put that one together. But anyway, eventually it was released, but we couldn't get it up here. It was just down in the big cities. Eventually it made its way up here. The unfortunate part was that in the meantime, I had been sent into a facility that should have been in lockdown, but wasn't. By the time they went into lockdown, it was too late for me. And the thing is, once you've had a COVID infection, you have to wait 3 to 6 months for the next vaccine. I waited 3.5. I didn't want to wait that long. So I finally received it yesterday, and my arm is killing me. There's no oozing of any kind. There's no redness. There's no heat. Nothing to indicate an infection. It's just really sore. And I thought back, why is it hurt so much? Because the other ones didn't. Oh, and then I remembered, yes, there was one that hurt a lot, and I know why. You see, it's intramuscular. Has to go into the deltoid right here. Okay, so most of my other shots were given down here at the base, but the one yesterday and the one before is up here. So now I know when I go to get the shots in the future, I will say a little lower than that, if you don't mind, please. I mean, yes, there'll be some pain. You're being stabbed with a pointy thing, but this much, I could not really use my arm very much, so I haven't done a lot today. But I will take a hot Epsom salt soak to drown my sorrows in. Just because they declared the pandemic over doesn't mean it's over. I know they stopped keeping track of the numbers a couple of years ago, but I keep getting notification from friends who are falling to it. I just heard about another one today. The vaccine doesn't keep you from getting it. It keeps it from hitting you hard, ending up in hospital, and killing you. But there will be exceptions to that if there's a lot of comorbidities. What really helps keep the spread down is to wear masks in public indoor places, keeping your distance, washing your hands frequently. Do not touch your face when you are out and around until you can wash your hands. Sanitize your doorknobs, your light switches, your car's steering wheel. And of course, eating right, drinking right, moving right, that sort of thing. As I said, this thing is not over yet. I think, was it Dr. Fauci who said, you may be finished with COVID, but COVID isn't finished with you? There were 2 bright sides to my infection. The one was, I'm glad I caught it now instead of at the beginning, because we did not know what it was then, and I did not have 7 vaccines under my belt. The second silver lining, which came to me a few weeks ago, is I can now speak from a place of experience. I hoped I never had to, but here we are. Well, I think that's it for now. I'd like you all to stay healthy, stay safe, vaccinate if you can, take the precautions, and I'll see you on the flip side.